Shall we begin? Let's begin now.
Spin boots opening. Welcome everybody to my latest video. So back with some more, well, I'd sort of say pickups, but this is all the stuff that's extra stuff I've already got, and stuff that's going to be sold on, traded or stuff like that. So yeah, it's not stuff that's actually going into my collection. There will be more videos to come about that, but yeah, I've got a lot of stuff that I need to to either trade or to sell on. So yeah, I've picked up quite a lot of stuff, and everything was really cheap. I mean, most of the games and stuff like that were like 50p or £1 each. As you can see, well, I'll start off anyway. As you can see here, got two micro machines. So you've got the two toolboxes. You've got a loose one, no figures or anything like that with it. It's literally just the play set. But anyway, I was at the car boot and I saw this on a house clearance table, and I had a quick look in it, but never sort of routed through it properly. And I asked the chap how much, and he said £5. And I thought, well, for £5, I think it's like early 90s. I thought for £5 I'd just take it. Like I said, I didn't really look at it properly, and so I took it straight back to the car. And then when I went back after and I was looking at his table again, I spotted that on the table, and I said to him, I said, I wonder if that's out of that set I've just bought off you. I said, to be honest with you, I didn't really look in there, and it's the toolbox micro machines. And he said, just take it. He said, if it is missing, then you've got it, haven't you? So he said, just take it. So that was thrown in. Well, anyway, it wasn't until later then I properly checked inside this box, and it is all actually complete in there. It's even got two little micro machine vehicles inside, so it's pretty much complete. I haven't gone through it properly, but yeah, there's loads of accessories and stuff in there. I ain't going to open it all up properly, but there's loads of extra bits in here. You can see there's a couple of vehicles there. It's still got all the stickers, all the transfers and everything to go on. I might as well get it out actually, I don't know. But it's this bit, I'm not too sure what that bit is. And there's another vehicle there. But yeah, it's the silver one. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So it just opens up, and it's a play set. So for £5, yeah, I was pretty happy with that. I've not really looked a great deal into the value yet. I need to do a lot more sort of research on it and that. I think they go for okay money. I'd say for £5, I think my money's safe. And of course, being getting that other one thrown in with it as well, I think I might get a little bit for that as well. So yeah, but it's cool to see the box, isn't it? Just the colours that really pop, don't they? That sort of 90s box art where the colours really sort of pop. I did think about keeping it for myself, but I've got no nostalgia really for the micro machine stuff. Never really had any, so probably just get sold on. But I'll think about it. We'll see. But yeah, cool items to pick up. So yeah, those are the first things that I got that might not be staying in the collection. I'll move on to some stuff that I'm going to be trading in at CEX. And then we'll move on to a load of other games that are probably not worth trading in at CEX. Might just do a few bundles and stuff. But anyway, I'll get into it. So I was at the car boot and been walking around for a good hour and a half. And yeah, I walked past the table and the chap literally just put these out. So it just shows you don't have to be there like really early to get all the bargains. Sometimes people just put stuff out late. So yeah, I mean, I do get there obviously early, and I do get a lot of the good bargains, but yeah, sometimes you do come across, you know, a few decent items later on in the day. And these were just sat on the table. 2 official Xbox One controllers. They were both missing the backs, and the sticks, you can see the sticks need changing. They're a bit worn. And I said to the chap how much, and he said, well, they're missing the backs and the sticks are a bit dodgy, 50p each. So I was like, well, for 50p each, if they don't work, spares and repairs, or you know, I'll get some okay money off them. So anyway, yeah, I tested them, put some batteries in when I got back, tested them, they both fully work. Yeah, so I ordered, I think it was 5 replacement backs off eBay for something like £3.99, so less than £1 each for the backs. And I think I've got some sticks for the Xbox One, so I'll just replace the sticks. And I think CEX give £26 voucher for Xbox Ones. Oh, they come down, I think they used to be at £30 voucher, but I think they've come down to about 26, 28, something like that. But I'm not actually, I've only got one wireless controller for myself, so I might keep one and maybe trade the other. But yeah, happy with those for 50p each. Obviously I've had to spend a little bit more money getting replacement backs and sticks, but it's not going to cost me a lot for the value that they're worth. Classic Harry Potter, wouldn't be a video with it, trading video without a Harry Potter DVD box set. These have come down over the last sort of number of months. I used to get, you know, a little bit of credit for these, but I think they're down to about £4 voucher now. But I think that was like 50p or £1, so that's not too bad. Doctor Who, I didn't even look this up. I just thought it's like the old Doctor Who ones, and I think I might have paid £1.50, something like that for it. And I think it trades in for £4 if I'm right. I haven't looked it up on eBay, so I don't know if it's worth selling on there. But yeah, well, not quite trebling my money. I mean, I like to do better really than trebling my money, but that's at least what I like to try and get. But yeah, £1.50 into £4, it's not too bad. I'll take that. Paid 50p for Just Dance 2014. The Just Dance games now, a lot of them have come down in value. Your ones that you want to be picking up are anything past the Just Dance 4. So like Just Dance 2 and 3 are not really worth picking up. But yeah, Just Dance 4 holds a little bit of value. And then anything after that, like the ones with the years and that, still worth picking up if you can pick them up 50p or £1. I opened it up, didn't think the disc was in there, but obviously it's in there, isn't it? So that was all right. I think it's £3 voucher for that, 3 or 4. I think this was, what did I pay for this? I think I got 3 games for £2, so it was less than £1 for Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2. I think this trades in for 6. I'm debating if to keep that for my collection, because I've never actually played a Plants vs Zombie game, so I'm not too sure if I'll give it a go first or what, I don't know. But if I decide to trade it, it's £6 from less than £1, so that was good. Got this actually yesterday. I got a console off the house clearance bloke as well, and he had this for £2 on the floor. And yeah, I'd never noticed it. It must have been sat there on the mat for a while. No one had grabbed it, and yeah, I saw it and it was like £2. Asked the man, which said £2, and it trades in for 10. I didn't realise it still held decent value. This, it's not a game that I'm really interested in, so £10 voucher from £2, that was good. And then all these games here are paid 50p each for, and there's a load more Xbox One games as well that are probably not worth trading, but I might do like a job lot bundle or something with them. I paid 50p each for, and actually some were £1, so 50p to £1 each. So we've got Assassin's Creed Syndicate, I think that trades in for 3. So these were 50p each. Forza Motorsport 5, I think that trades in for 4. Assassin's Creed Unity, I think that trades in for 4. Dying Light, it's come down in value a little bit. I think it might be slightly more on the PS4, but I think that trades in for 4. Yeah, 50p into £4. I'll take that every day of the week. Forza Horizon 3, I think this is 4 or 5, maybe 5, I'm not sure. And then Forza Motorsport 6, I think that's a 5. So some decent CX vouchers there with the controller as well, for very little money. So very happy with that. Moving on to some more games. I've already listed these 2 games on eBay, and I paid £1.50 for the 2. This one was £1. Rare Replay. I've already got this in my collection, but this was actually new and sealed. So I think I've listed that for like £9 or £10. And then Just Dance 4, but this is sealed as well. And I think this was 50p. I think I listed that for about 15 quid on eBay. Right, now moving on to a load of other games that cost me like 50p or £1 each. Alien vs Predator Extinction. I've already got this in the collection. Pretty good condition, nice and complete. I think eBay, that's maybe about a tenner as well. Same with Hulk, Ultimate Destruction. Got this in the collection. It's complete. I think that might sell for about £8 to £10 as well. Not a great deal of value in these games. I'm not too sure what I'll do, but got Dead Space. I might end up giving this to a friend of mine. And then South Park Stick of Truth. I'm not sure what this goes for these days. I haven't looked it up. But yeah, that was like 50p. Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man on PS2. I think this was like £1. Sadly, it's got no manual. Otherwise, I think that might have gone for a little bit as well on eBay. And then some cheap Xbox One games, but the condition of the cases are like almost like new. So I might swap these out to some of my cases. And then not too sure what I'll do. So you got, yeah, Deus Ex, Invisible War, Splinter Cell, Chaos Theory. I've got all these. Not too sure if I've got this. I know I've got it on the PS2. Return to Castle Wolfenstein. It says the Classics one. It's the right disc. So that might be going in the collection. And what I said about Just Dance 2 and Just Dance 3, but this was 50p, and yeah, I'm not too sure what I'll end up doing with this yet. I might get a few Wii games together and just do a little bundle on eBay or something. I'm not too sure. Leisure Suit Larry, I actually paid £3 for this. It was from a reseller guy at the car boot, because I didn't think I had it, but I've got it on the PS3, which I didn't realise. I think CX only sell this for £2, but I don't think they've got any in stock. It needs a good... Did I disc clean it already? I might have already disc cleaned it. I can't remember. Yeah, I have disc cleaned it. So I'm not too sure. That might go on eBay. I don't know what the value is of it, but classic trading. I don't know if the trade's still pretty good on these or not. I know they went back up because of the servers going back up online. So yeah, that might be one for trade. And then we've got quite a few Lego games that I paid £1 each for, I think. Well, they're 50p. They're 50p or £1 each. And the value on the Lego games now on the 360 is really crashed. Most of them are like 90p trading. So I'll probably just do a bundle on eBay for these. So we've got Marvel Superheroes, Lego Harry Potter 5 to 7 years and 1 to 4 years, Indiana Jones, Batman 2, and Jurassic World. So yeah, those are like 50p or £1 each, but like I say, I might do a bundle for those. Splinter Cell Conviction, no idea why I picked that up. I don't think it's got a lot of value. Was the Tomb Raider, I think this was like £1 maybe. And then yeah, I've got a load of Xbox One games that I picked up from the charity shop for £1 each, I think they were. Not a great deal of value as trade value goes for CEX, but I might do a bundle for them and try and get a bit of money for them. But this is a reprinted cover, Wolfenstein New Order. I've got these on the PS4. Great games. If you've never played these more modern Wolfenstein games, really good first-person shooters. Like first person or third person? First person, I think. I have played through them, but yeah, great games. So you got that, Wolfenstein 2 New Colossus, and yeah, there's another one, and then the Old Blood, which is also it's only a shorter game, but it's pretty good. Homefront Revolution, got on the PS4. Actually started that, I need to go back to it. NBA 2K17. The charity shop actually had these marked up at £3.50 each, and I mean, that was just too much. I mean, you know, even like £1 each is not a great deal of value in them. But I was looking through them, and the lady shouted over to me, she said, all the games are £1 each. I said, yeah, but they say £3.50. And she said, no, take no notice of that, they're all £1 each. So I just grabbed them all, more or less. Shadow Mordor, I used to have a little bit of value. Trade, I'm not too sure if it's last. I don't think so. Ghost Recon Wildlands, got it on the PS4. Thief, Rainbow Six Siege, Halo 5. I need to play this still. I have already got it. I haven't got round to playing it. Mirror's Edge is pretty decent, like sort of free running game. It's quite difficult to get used to the mechanics. There's quite a few different combinations of moves and to run on the walls and all that. But yeah, not a bad game. Watch Dogs 2, already got it. Need to play this. Been meaning to play this for a while, and it's pretty good. I picked it up maybe last year for it's like £1, was it? CX, something like that. Sunset Overdrive. So yeah, that'll be one I'll be playing. I have got it. So, and then For Honor. So yeah, those are all really cheap. So yeah, happy with all those. Right, moving on to a few consoles, and then that's it. So at the boot, what was it? Yeah, well, it's a PlayStation Vita anyway, but I bought a PlayStation Vita Slim boxed off somebody on Facebook, and a few years back now, and I got it at a really good price. It was like mint condition. I don't like really using weird mint, you know, but it was pristine condition, and I got it really cheap at the time. They were going for a lot more than, you know, I paid like 1/3 of the price of what it was going for. And then not seen a Vita cheap out in the wild for, well, since that one I got off Facebook. And then a few weeks back, I don't know if you remember, if you saw my video, I got one off Facebook, off a chap, an older chap, with some sealed PSP games and stuff. What did I pay now? Was it like 70 quid, something like that? And it was the OLED model, which I wanted, the OLED model for my collection. So yeah, I was really happy with that. So then I had the Slim, and now I've got the OLED model. And then of course at the car boot, there was like a clearance place. It had loads of like Xbox 360s and stuff like that. And then sat in this case, there's this case just sat on the top. I don't know if anybody noticed it or anything, but there was a lot of people hovering around and that. And I don't know if any people just thought it was a PSP or something, but you can see it's the Vita case. And inside was another OLED model. Pretty decent condition. A couple of little slight marks on the back, but nothing really. It's actually really good condition. The only thing is it didn't come with a charger, and the bloke was asking 40 quid, which is not a bad price for it. But obviously I've got that, what's the name, is it going to work or not? It's got no charger, there was no power to it. And I thought, well, for 40 quid, because he wouldn't, I said we do like 30 and he wouldn't budge. He was like, nah, it's got to be worth 40. And I thought, well, I'll take it for 40. If it doesn't work, I'm sure I'll get my money back, spares and repairs. But it actually, the Vita I picked up, the OLED model I picked up a few weeks back off Facebook for 70 quid, actually came with 2 power supplies, which was weird. So it was like destiny. It was like luck that I was going to find another one that needed a power supply. So yeah, I've got the power supply for it as well now. So really happy to find another Vita for 40 quid. I already had this case already that I bought from a charity shop for 50p ages ago. So yeah, it stays in that case now. Not too sure what I'm going to do with this yet. I haven't decided. And then I was at the car boot last week and come across a Vita game. It's only FIFA 13, but it was £1. I thought if I do end up selling this Vita in the future, it's got no room or other thing, but it'd be nice to just bundle it with a game. So, but yeah, happy with that. You know, it's not all the time you can. I hardly ever see Vitas, and then now I've got 3. It's just crazy. Anyway, yesterday at the car boot Sunday, the clearance bloke again, who I got No Man's Sky off. First of all, I saw this on the floor, and it is a PS1, the original model, and inside it was a copy of Formula 1 99. Shame it wasn't a really decent game, but I'm not saying it's a bad game, but a more expensive game, I mean. But yeah, so I mean, everybody knows what a PS1 console looks like, but yeah, happy with that for a £5. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's been opened up or anything before. I still haven't tested it, to be honest with you, so I don't know if it works, but I'll be testing it today. So yeah, anyway, yeah, for a £5, looks in pretty decent condition, so I would have thought it'd work, but we'll see. It didn't come with a power supply, but it only takes the figure of 8 cables. I've got loads of those, and I've got loads of the TV leads, the AV leads. I've got probably half a dozen of those that I've just picked up for like 50p here and there from car boots and stuff. So I've got a TV cable. It also come with 2 pads, pretty decent condition. It's the analog ones. Yeah, pretty nice condition. So there's one, and that's the other one. Nice condition. Apart from that Sony PlayStation logos rubbed off a bit, but anyway, I paid a £5. I asked him how much. He said a £5. There was this another guy, like a foreign guy, trying to really beat him down on the price on, like, I don't know what they were, like tablets or phones or something like that, and he was really trying to beat him down. And he just said, look, if you don't want it, put it down, and he wouldn't sell it to him. But yeah, so I got that PlayStation for a £5. And then the last thing was Mega Drive. Paid up for it a bit, paid 18 quid, but it came with 1 controller, no power supply, but I think I've got a spare power supply. So yeah, I've got that Mega Drive for £18, and that will be just kept now. I've got a few games I want to sell, so I just thought I can bundle the games with the Mega Drive. That was my idea behind it. So yeah, that is it. That is everything I've picked up to either trade or resell. Some really decent bits. Really happy with the micro machines and that. So yeah, so that's it. And yeah, until next video, everybody take it easy, stay safe. Bye bye.